After studying this module, you shall be able to understand the concept of career, understand the importance of career counseling, learn career counseling skills, understand the process of self-discovery and the tests that help in the process, and recognize the counseling needs at different life stages for different social groups. The process of using counseling in the process of choosing a career began with Frank Parsons in 1909 when he spoke of choosing a career rather than merely hunting for a job. Since then, a large amount of research has been generated in this area. We need to begin with understanding what a career is. A career has often been considered to be an occupation or profession requiring a special training and being usually followed through one's lifetime. Choosing a career is also considered to be more than merely deciding what one has to do to earn a living. Career is a word which is used in a global manner. It is not just a specific task or work, but is the overall work which one does in his or her own life. It emphasizes the individual's advancement or achievement in a particular vocation. It is like a motion, a movement, and a time which is extended throughout the life, and in this period of life, the individual is getting an assessment of oneself. This assessment will further help in the individual grow more effectively in the workplace. Now let us come to the importance of career in an individual's life. Mostly people work for financial gains, and for some people work is a means for attaining identity. It also gives them a sense of self-worth and helps them to develop a self-image. A person's career influences his or her whole life, physical as well as mental. The choice of career has a role to play in the individual's entire life. According to Mbimbo, there are interconnections between work roles and other life roles. So we can say that income, social identity, social standing, economic status, meaning of life, friends, education, even the clothes an individual wears are all influenced by the individual's career choice. Career development can help the individual achieve greater fulfillment in his life, as career is an integral part of life. Research has shown that people who actively manage their careers generally have a sense of meaningfulness in their lives, earn higher incomes, have high levels of life satisfaction due to effort for and success in personal goals. They are well informed. They are successful learners who have the ability to learn, unlearn and relearn. They have the ability to make job and education choices that help them succeed in their goals. They also experience less stress and therefore have less physical and emotional problems. They are able to cope with life changes such as moving between jobs, becoming a student, becoming unemployed or retiring. They are open to new possibilities and experiences. Studies have shown that young people leaving school without clear career paths are likely to face long-term disadvantage like having higher levels of unemployment, part-time and casual work, shorter work lives, lowered incomes, and the increased probability of finding themselves in jobs with poorer work conditions and fewer opportunities for advancement. They also frequently experience poorer physical and mental health, higher rates of crimes, and are less likely to be involved in activities related to being productive members of society. Now let us discuss what is the importance of career counseling. The process of selecting career is unique to each individual. A number of factors influence the choice of a career. Some of the important factors that have a role to play are personality factors, aptitude and interest of the individual, developmental stage of the person, his or her value system, and life roles. Age and gender also influence career choices. It is unfortunate that despite the recognition of the importance of career counseling, it does not enjoy the same status as counseling and psychotherapy. This form of counseling is often misunderstood and often unappreciated. This is unfortunate for both the counseling profession as well as for the persons who need it. Kreitz in 1981 states the important aspects of career counseling. Number 1. The need for career counseling is greater than the need for psychotherapy. As career counseling deals with the inner as well as the outer world of the individual, whereas all other counseling approaches only deal with inner reality. Second, career counseling can be therapeutic. Research has indicated a positive correlation between career and personal adjustment. Clients who learn to successfully deal with problems at workplace are able to extend the skills to social as well as other problem areas. According to Crumboltz 1994, career and person counseling are inextricably intertwined and must be dealt with together if the client is to benefit from the counseling process. It cannot be denied that a person who loses a job and is unable to find something of his interest has a problem not only related to his career but is also having problems of anxiety, uncertainty, lowered self-esteem as well as stress related to psychological, social as well as financial issues. This person therefore has to be dealt with in a holistic manner. Third, career counseling is more difficult than psychotherapy. In continuation with the second point, it is important to understand that career counseling requires proficiency not only in being able to help the client deal with internal problems as in the case of counseling and psychotherapy, but also have the required information to give a direction to the client's career. The career counselor is required to draw information not only from personality theories but also from various career development theories. Now let us come to the next point, that is defining career counseling. The NCDA defines career counseling as a process of assisting individuals in the development of a life career with the focus on the definition of the worker role and how the role interacts with other life roles. Sears in 1982 defines it as one-to-one or small group relationship between a client and a counselor with the goal of helping the clients integrate and apply an understanding of self and the environment to make the most appropriate career decisions and adjustments. Career counseling has been known by different names over the years. These are vocational guidance, vocational counseling, or occupational counseling. Kreitz in 1981 emphasizes that the term career is more inclusive than vocation or occupation. The term job is also limited in its implications as it merely refers to an activity undertaken for economic returns. A career counselor must take into account many factors when helping a person make career choices. As mentioned earlier, factors like individual's personality, value system, age, gender and life roles need to be considered when making decisions about a career. Now let us consider what are the core skills for career counseling. First of all, let us discuss the career counseling. Counseling on issues related to an individual's career is also referred to as career counseling. An average person changes jobs at least 5 times during their working life. With increasing career options and professional possibilities, career counseling is sometimes necessary for individuals to make the right choices about their career paths, career development and career change. Career counselors help individuals with self-assessment and self-analysis. They match the aptitude, skills and interest of the individuals with various job options. They also help provide preciseness on different job roles and help in matching skills with jobs. Overall, they help individuals make informed career choices and help define their career paths to maximize the success in their chosen careers. Now let us discuss the specific skills for career counseling. At a more specific level, the primary goal of career counseling intervention is to establish a counseling relationship that helps the career aspirant deal with the following career developmental tasks. Number 1, identify personal interests and aptitudes. Number 2, understand personal beliefs and attitudes that may have a bearing on the career development. Third, learn about the world of work. Fourth, match personal profiles with the world of work. Fifth, make career choices. And sixth, develop and implement a career plan. Now let us discuss what are the functions of a counselor. The functions that counselors perform are: number 1, administering and interpreting tests and inventories. Second, conducting personal counseling services. Third, developing individualized career plans. Fourth, helping clients integrate vocational and avocational life roles. Fifth, deal sensitively with unrealistic plans. Sixth, facilitating decision-making skills. 7, providing support for individuals experiencing job stress, job loss or job transitions. Well, now let us discuss what are the stages in the counseling process. The process in career counseling is important. Developing a good rapport is an integral part of all forms of counseling. Its importance in career counseling cannot be overemphasized. 3 factors related to clients that are equally important prior and in the decision-making process are: number 1, lack of readiness, number 2, lack of information, and number 3, inconsistent information. The learning theory model of career counseling includes 7 stages in career counseling process. Now let us come to the first stage, the interview. The different aspects of this stage are: A, client-counselor relationship is recognized. B, the client is asked to make a commitment to the time needed for counseling. C, insightful and positive responses by the client are reinforced. D, the counselor and the client focus on career problems, family issues, environmental influences, emotional instability, career beliefs, and obstacles in achieving career goals, as well as traditional career domains of skills, interests, values, and personality. And E, the client is helped in formulation of tentative short-term goals as well as long-term goals. The second stage involves assessments for achieving career goals. The different aspects of this stage are: A, objective assessment using instruments as a means of providing links. B, subjective assessment attempts to attain the accuracy and coherence of the client's information system. C, identifying the client's core goals and faulty or unrealistic strategies to reach those goals. And D, evaluation of beliefs and behaviors that typically cause problems using inventories diagnosed for this purpose. Third stage involves generating activities. The different aspects of this stage are: A, activities are generated and clients are directed to the individualized projects such as completing another assessment instrument or reviewing audiovisual materials, computer programs and or occupational literature. And B, some clients may also be directed to counseling programs that address personal problems or lack of cognitive clarity. Stage 4, collecting information. The different aspects of this stage are: A, discussing potential intervention strategies. B, discussing and developing individual goals. C, a format for previewing an occupation is presented. D, committing clients to information gathering by making a job site visit or using computerized materials. Stage 5, sharing information and estimate consequences. The different aspects of this stage are: A, evaluating the client's difficulty in processing information, looking at and evaluating the client's faulty strategies in decision-making process, helping clients to develop remedial interventions. D, directing clients to collect more information or recycle within the counseling model before moving to the next step. Stage 6, reevaluate, decide tentatively, or recycle. The different aspects of this stage are A. Discussing possibilities of clients' success in specific kinds of occupations. B. Providing the stimulus for firming up a decision for further exploration of a career or for changing direction or going back to the previous steps in making a decision. Stage 7. Job search strategies. The different aspects of this stage are A. Providing the client with intervention strategies which include using study materials, learning to do an interview or writing a resume, join a job club, role play, or participate in simulation exercises designed to teach the consequences of making life decisions. B. Concepts of career life planning are introduced, along with how the newly learned decision-making techniques can be used for future decisions. Now let us discuss the process of self-discovery. One important aspect of career counseling is the assessment of different aspects of the client that will help in making appropriate career choices. An awareness of the needs, aspirations, aptitude, personality type and value systems of the client is helpful in ensuring selection of the right career as well as avoiding later frustration and attrition. Towards this end, counselors are usually involved in dealing with 4 distinct but sometimes overlapping categories of tests. These are aptitude, interest, personality and achievement. Coming on to the first test, aptitude. An aptitude refers to a competency to do a certain kind of work at a certain kind of level. It can also be considered to be a talent. Aptitudes may be physical or mental. It cannot be said to be knowledge, understanding, learned or acquired abilities or attitude. Aptitude is in contrast to achievement, which represents knowledge or ability that is gained after going through a training program. An aptitude test measures a person's ability to profit from training in an occupation or skill. For measuring aptitude, aptitude tests are usually divided into 2 categories. A. Multi-aptitude batteries, which test a number of skills by administering a battery of tests. And B. Component ability tests, which assess a single ability or skill such as music or mechanical ability. Some of the best known multi-aptitude batteries are Scholastic Aptitude Test or SAT and the Differential Aptitude Test or DAT by Bennett, Seashore and Westman. Coming on to the second category of test is interest tests. Interest describes the attitude characterized by a need to give selective attention to something that is significant to a person, such as an activity, goal or research area. For measuring interest, interest inventories are designed specifically for this purpose. There are various types of interest inventories such as Self-Directed Search or SDS by John Holland, Coder Occupational Interest Survey or KOIS, and Career Beliefs Inventory or CBI by Crumbles. For non-college students, there are other interest inventories such as Clark's Minnesota Vocational Interest Inventory and Jonason's Career Assessment Inventory. Coming on to the third characteristic, that is personality. The term personality refers to an individual's characteristic pattern of thoughts, emotion and behavior together with the psychological mechanism, overt as well as covert, behind those patterns. Personality inventories are standardized procedures to assess personality. A personality test is a method for analyzing personality such as checklists, personality inventories and projective techniques. Such tests are divided into 2 main categories, objective and projective. One of the best known objective tests is Myers-Briggs Type Indicator MBTI. Projective tests include Rorschach Ink Blot Test by Herman Rorschach, the Thematic Apperception Test by TAT by Henry Murray. Fourth characteristic is achievement. Achievement is viewed basically as the competence a person has in an area of content. Achievement tests are there to measure an individual's degree of accomplishment or learning in a subject or task. Instruments are also available that measure achievements such as the Adult Basic Learning Examination and the Tests of General Education Development or GED. These four concepts are very important in career counseling, which results individuals to choose a particular career which suited his or her personality, interest, aptitude and achievement. Encouraging participants to engage in the process is one of the major challenges associated with career counseling. Clients often tend to reject interventions made by professional career counselors, preferring to rely on the advice of peers, senior family members or superiors within their own profession. In a study, Jackson et al. 2003 found 44% of doctors in training prefer to take career-related advice from senior members of their own profession. Moreover, it is recognized that the giving of career advice is widely spread through a range of formal and informal roles. In addition to career counselors, it is also common for teachers, managers, trainers, and human resources HR specialists to give advice support in making career choices. Similarly, it is also common for people to seek informal social support from friends and family members in making their career choices and to bypass career professionals altogether. Today, people increasingly rely on career web portals to seek advice on the various aspects of career making like resume writing, handling personal interviews and research on various professions and companies. It has also become possible to take vocational assessment online. Let us come to the next topic, that is career counseling at different life stages and different social groups. First of all, career counseling with children. The process begins in preschool and elementary years. Herr and Kramer in 1996 cited a number of studies to show that during the first 6 years of school, many children develop a relatively stable self-perception and make a rough sketch of a future occupation. Many future occupational decisions are made in early childhood, often influenced by parental occupation. Second, career counseling with adolescents. The American School Counseling Association emphasizes that school counselors should deliver career education to students to help them make wise career decisions. Middle school involves work exploration, evaluation of strengths and weaknesses, and talents and skills. The high school level of career counseling involves dependent on maturity, stimulating career development, providing treatment, and aiding placement. Third, career counseling with college students. It involves selection of a major field of study, psychological testing to assist in self-assessment and self-analysis, career fairs, internships and campus interviews, decision-making skills, meeting the needs of special populations. Next comes career counseling with adults. This involves career interest tends to be more stable after college. They, however, continue to seek career services. A cycle of stability and transition is continually expressed, and midlife career change is common. A special attention is given to the fifth category, which is career counseling with women. Women have faced many barriers like overcoming stereotypes, traditional roles, etc. There is an urgent need for career counseling interventions for young women to persuade them to consider the economic benefits of non-traditional career choices. Counselors must be aware of and be sensitive towards women's needs. Also, another thing that women face is the glass ceiling, that is, the unseen yet unbreakable barrier that keeps women from rising to the upper echelons of the corporate world, regardless of their qualifications or achievements. This is another workplace discrimination that women encounter. Also, counseling for combining career and family rather than an either-or choice for women. It is also important to combine career and life counseling for women. Also, other issues related to late entry and delayed entry should be assessed for women. Career counseling is conducted with a wide variety of individuals in a wide variety of situations. Besides the above mentioned populations, there are others who need career counseling as well. These are minority groups, persons with learning disabilities, and also those with special needs. Those who are released from prisons, mental hospitals, or rehabilitation centers have different career counseling needs, as do those who want to re-enter the market. A career counselor also needs to keep in touch with many job options, traditional as well as non-traditional. Developments around the world are impacting the fields of career as well. The information age continues to alter the number of job openings as well as the ways in which a wide variety of jobs is done. Career counseling includes a vast number of professional activities that primarily focus on supporting people in dealing with career-related challenges, both as a preventive measure as well as in difficult situations. Career counselors help persons with every area related to challenges in the field. They help their clients not only deal with problems like unemployment, but also dealing with conflicts with colleagues, subordinates, or superiors. How to be successful at their careers and climb the ladder of success also falls in the purview of career counselor. Career counselors work with people from different walks of life, like adolescents looking at career options, experienced professionals contemplating a change in career, mothers who want to return to work arena after taking time off raising their children, or elderly persons seeking re-employment for reasons including financial support and organizing life fruitfully. Career counseling is also offered in various settings, including both in groups and individually. Now let us summarize what all we have learnt in this chapter. Frank Parsons in 1909 was the first person to talk about choosing a career rather than merely hunting for a job. Since then, a large amount of research has been generated in this area. The term career is used in a global manner. It is not just a specific task, but the overall work which one does in his or her whole life. The choice of a career has a role to play in the individual's entire lifestyle. Also, research shows that people who manage their careers actively achieve greater happiness and fulfillments. The process of selecting a career is unique for each person. Also, factors like personality, interest, value system, age and gender influence career choices. Career counselors possess specific skills to help individuals with the task of self-assessment and self-analysis with the help of different psychological tests so that they can make informed career choices. The learning theory gives 7 stages in the career counseling process. These include interview, assessment, generation of activities, collection of information, estimating consequences, re-evaluation, and job search. Career counseling differs at different life stages and for different social groups. Lastly, career counselors not only help in exploration and selection of appropriate careers, but also help in dealing with in-house conflicts, midlife career changes, and re-employment of elderly and retired persons.